So I welcome you all in this amazing session for fat loss, right? So आज के दिन like we are conducting this session. In this we'll be talking about various myths और बहुत सी ऐसी चीजें जो हमें लगता है सही है, but at the end of the day we don't find it right. I know many of you who are there in this webinar, you might be struggling with a lot of health related issues, right? And हो सकता है कि आपने already कुछ weight loss के लिए try किया हो, but it hasn't worked for you, right? Or maybe it is possible कि आप already weight loss कर चुके हो, but now your weight has again come up. और मे बी आपको लगता हो कि शायद मेरा एक्सरसाइज करने की वजह से वेट लूज नहीं हो रहा है, राइट? तो देयर माइट बी मैनी थिंग्स व्हिच बी गोइंग इन योर माइंड. तो टुडे आज हम लोग उस सारी मिथ्स के बारे में जानेंगे कि एक्चुअल में वेट लॉस का कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है और किस तरीके से हम उसको एक एक्चुअल हेल्दी वे में और सस्टेनेबल वे में अचीव कर सकते हैं, राइट? तो आज के हमारे जो ग्रैंड स्पीकर है वो है श्रुति जैन. शी इज द न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट फ्रॉम वेलसेंस कम्युनिटी and she would be taking over and helping you understand कि क्या philosophy है. And आपके जो भी questions हो, you keep it with you. And after the first 20-25 minutes, there will be Q&A, and you can ask your questions. So stay tuned for the next 30 minutes. And at the end of this session, we have some announcements and some important giveaways. So wait till the end. So now I hand it over the stage to our nutritionist and our host of and the session, Shruti Jain.
Thank you so much, Baba, for such a nice introduction. And good evening, everyone. I am Shruti Jain. कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? I hope you all are doing good, right? So I am connected with this WellSense community from last more than 2 years, and the story of my connection is very different. Like it happened like whenever I was studying and whenever I am trying to get into a job. So I was diagnosed with a hypothyroidism. And जब मुझे hypothyroidism detect हुआ and then doctor ने बोला you have to take this thyroid medicine throughout your life. Okay, this 50 mcg, 25 mcg you need to take throughout your life. And nobody told me that why this happened to me. Nobody told me how can I reduce the doses, how can I improve my things. So I was looking for many options, and then one fine day I connected with the Wellsense community coach. And then when I connected with Wellsense community coach, coaches there they told me like what is the root cause for that hypothyroidism, and how can we gradually decrease the doses of the thyroid medicine, and then finally get over of it. And meanwhile, when we are going through this process, how can we work on our symptoms like digestion? We can improve definitely our digestion. We can improve our calcium disposition in the bones. Like that, there are many symptoms of thyroid which can be decreased and which can be eliminated from your body, right? So in this process, I was 65 kg just 2 years back, and I have lost 10 kgs, and I have improved a lot on in my thyroid. My thyroid medicine has gone from 50 mcg to 25 mcg, and more I am working towards it to get rid of it. Okay, and in the process, like I helped many people, and I felt like why I was not knowing this thing, that why this thing happened to me. So I want everyone to get aware. Like you should get aware. You should get aware of what kind of lifestyle we should have, and how can we get rid of the lifestyle diseases. So this is very simple approach that we are going to discuss today. Yeah, Vaibhav, can we go ahead with the presentation? Yeah, so right, these days, yeah, next slide, Vaibhav. These days we see that when people, everybody, in every home we have obesity problem, right? So what is this obesity? Whenever the people comes to me, they come that they want to lose the weight, and whenever we go through their blood test reports, they have some uh, like fatty liver disease problem, like they have their diabetes problem. If not totally diabetic, then they are in the pre-diabetic range. So all these problems are coming with their heavy weight. And why that heavy weight is coming? Because of their disturbed lifestyle, because of their uh, lifestyle, because of their eating habits, right? Because of their sleep habits, everything. In total, all these things come. So many problems like related to heart disease, increased cholesterol, like sleep apnea, like we say that snoring problem. Many people have that snoring problem. They snore while they sleep, and वो लोग दूसरों को सोने नहीं देते हैं, उनको खुद को भी नहीं पता चलता है, सुबह उठ के बोलते हैं लाइक आई वाज स्नोरिंग. सो ऑल दिस प्रॉब्लम्स लाइक पीपल अगर ओवरवेट होते हैं तो उनको जॉइंट्स में पेन शुरू हो जाता है ओवरवेट की वजह से, स्पेशली नीज पे. तो उससे क्या होता है, ओवरवेट होने की वजह से आपके जॉइंट्स में अगर पेन होता है, देन gradually that converts into a disease that is osteoarthritis, right? And आपका gall bladder disease का problem हो जाता है because lot of pressure is coming on our internal organs, lot of fat is depositing around our internal organs. Okay, so what is the ideal weight? So if we talk about the ideal weight, we have our body mass index that is equals to weight in kg upon height in meter square. So when we talk about ideal BMI, so 18 to 24 is an ideal BMI. So क्वेश्चन आता है क्या मेरा वेट अगर सही है तो मैं क्या सही हूँ? नेक्स्ट जो पैरामीटर हमारा आता है दैट कम्स फ्रॉम लाइक आपके अगर एनर्जी लेवल्स अच्छे हैं, आपका स्लीप साउंड स्लीप है, you feel good in your moods, you don't feel like negative mindset, so all these things, you don't feel like you have depression. Okay, so all these things contribute to your health. So this is the definition of an healthy human being. Weight also and other parameters also, energy, digestion, everything. Yeah, next slide. So this is one of the most important slide. Like बहुत सारे लोगों को मिथ होता है कि अगर मैं घी खाना छोड़ दूं, अगर मैं चावल खाना छोड़ दूं, अगर मैं ये फ्रूट्स अगर मैं खाता हूँ तो मैं पतला हो जाऊंगा. बट ऐसा नहीं है फ्रेंड्स. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड दिस स्लाइड, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट स्लाइड. आवर बॉडी इज मेड अप ऑफ सो मेनी ऑर्गन्स एंड ऑर्गन्स आर मेड अप ऑफ सो मेनी टिश्यूज एंड टिश्यूज आर मेड अप ऑफ मेनी ट्रिलियंस ऑफ सेल्स. एंड जब सेल्स हमारी एनर्जी कहाँ से लेते हैं? जब भी हम कुछ खाते हैं तो हमारी बॉडी में खाने से ग्लूकोज रिलीज होता है. जब ग्लूकोज रिलीज होता है तो पैनक्रियास हमारा इंसुलिन रिलीज करता है. ठीक है ना? उसी प्रोपोर्शनेट अमाउंट में जो हमारा फूड ग्लूकोज रिलीज करता है, उसी तरीके से हमारा उसी अमाउंट में इंसुलिन रिलीज होता है पैनक्रियास से. इंसुलिन का काम क्या है? ग्लूकोज को सेल्स में डालना. ठीक है ना? अब जब सेल्स को एनर्जी मिल जाती है तो वो अपना काम शुरू कर देती है. ठीक है ना? तो दिस इज द होल प्रोसेस. एंड ऑन दी अदर साइड क्या होता है? हम लोग खाते रहते हैं. जैसे हमने ब्रेकफास्ट किया, फिर उसके बाद मिड मील में भी कुछ खा लिया, फिर लंच में भी कुछ खा लिया, देन डिनर में भी कुछ खाया. एंड उसमें भी हमने हैवी खाया, अच्छे अच्छे छोला भटूरा खाया, पाव भाजी खाई, लाइक दैट. ओके, अच्छे कार्ब्स रिच. उसमें क्या होता है? आपकी सेल्स में ऑलरेडी एनर्जी है. ठीक है? एंड देन आपको बॉडी को और फूड मिल रहा है. ठीक है? फूड तो जाते ही बॉडी में ग्लूकोज रिलीज करेगा. ग्लूकोज रिलीज होगा तो इंसुलिन रिलीज होगा. इंसुलिन रिलीज होगा तो अब इंसुलिन ट्राई करेगा ग्लूकोज को सेल में अंदर डालने का. जब सेल एक्सेप्ट ही नहीं करेगी एक्सेस एनर्जी को. व्हाई? बिकॉज दे आर ऑलरेडी फुल ऑफ एनर्जी. ठीक है? अगर आपके पास एक फ्रिज है एंड उसमें अगर आप खाना डालने की कोशिश करते ही जा रहे हो तो नहीं डलेगा, क्योंकि उसमें ऑलरेडी फुल ऑफ खाना है. वो इट कैन नॉट एक्सेप्ट मोर. सेम विद आवर बॉडी, सेम विद आवर सेल्स, कि वो और एनर्जी लेगी ही नहीं. तो इस प्रोसेस को हम बोलते हैं इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस. ठीक है ना? एंड इंसुलिन रेजिस्टेंस की वजह से लाइक वी हैव न्यूमरस प्रॉब्लम्स. वी हैव लाइक PCOD, polycystic ovarian disease. We have heart disease problems. Okay, and lipid profiles, high cholesterol. Like all these problems is of one cause, like insulin resistance. So अगर आप यहाँ पे देख रहे होंगे फैट्स जो है हमारे, गुड फैट्स, घी की बात करें हम, these are the fats जो हमारा सबसे कम इंसुलिन प्रोड्यूस करता है बॉडी में, यानी कि जिसका ग्लाइसेमिक इंडेक्स बहुत कम है. इसीलिए ये जो मिथ है कि घी खाने से मोटे होते हैं, वो नहीं है. दिस इज अ मिथ, कंप्लीट मिथ. In fact, if you put a spoon of ghee in your high carb meals, like high carb मतलब आपने चावल खाया या आपने कुछ छोला भटूरा खाया, you put a spoon of ghee in that, then it will reduce the glycemic index of the food and the insulin will release in the body in a defined manner. Like insulin resistance will decrease. Okay, and you are seeing here proteins also having a good like low GI and good insulin response. Okay, and if you will go on the right side, it says that refined carbs, like refined carbs means maida, refined carbs means apna bread. Okay, all these things creates lot of insulin in the body. Okay, and if you see fruits are also in the yellow range. It means they are also creating not much, but yes, they are also creating because they are having fructose in that. So we are not saying that leave your carbs, leave your pav bhaji, leave your this, but when you eat that, you eat that. Okay, that should be a mixture of a complete meal. Okay, yeah, next slide. So let's understand the process of glycogenolysis. Okay, what happens in this is, like I have told, the process of insulin. Okay, जब भी हम कुछ खाते हैं then glucose release होता है, pancreas insulin बनाते हैं, then वो insulin जो है हमें cells में energy देता है, right? अभी क्या होता है, जब भी हम लोग फास्टिंग करते हैं, ठीक है, या फिर जब भी हम एक्सरसाइज करते हैं तो हमारा ब्लड शुगर डिक्रीज होता है. ब्लड शुगर अगर डिक्रीज होता है या हम फास्टिंग करते हैं तो क्या होता है, पेनक्रियास जो है एक हार्मोन रिलीज करते हैं, ग्लूकागोन. अब जो ग्लूकागोन का काम है वो जो इंसुलिन हार्मोन का काम है उसके जस्ट अपोजिट है। ग्लूकागोन क्या करता है, स्टोर्ड फैट्स को एनर्जी में कन्वर्ट करता है, ठीक है ना। इट मीन्स कि अगर आपके बॉडी के पास फैट ऑलरेडी स्टोर्ड है, ठीक है, तो वो यूज कर लेगा। जैसे कि अगर हमारे पास खाना अगर अवेलेबल है फ्रिज में, तो हम मेहनत नहीं करेंगे नेक्स्ट और कुछ बनाने के लिए, हम पहले उसको चाहेंगे कि वो यूज हो जाए। सेम काम हमारा ग्लूकागोन का है। ओके, तो जब उसने फैट अगर यूज कर लिए बॉडी के, देन व्हाट हैपेंस, सेल्स को एनर्जी मिल गई एंड सेल्स आर डूइंग देयर नॉर्मल वर्क, ठीक है। या सो नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। सो जब हम बैलेंस कम्युनिटी में अपने बात करते हैं बैलेंस्ड लाइफस्टाइल, सो हम चार 5 इंपॉर्टेंट चीजों की बात करते हैं, ओके, जिससे कि हम अपना लाइफस्टाइल को बैलेंस कर सके। सो फर्स्ट थिंग इज हम अपनी बात करते हैं बैलेंसिंग ऑफ 7 एसेंशियल न्यूट्रिएंट्स। एसेंशियल न्यूट्रिएंट्स में आपके क्या क्या आ गए हैं, विटामिन, मिनरल्स, कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स, वाटर इनटेक, कितना वाटर आप पी रहे हो, प्रोटीन इनटेक, एंड आपका कितना फाइबर आप खा रहे हो, ओके, एंड आपका कितना आप गुड फैट खा रहे हो, ठीक है। लाइक ऑल दी 7 एसेंशियल न्यूट्रिएंट्स वी टेक इनटू अकाउंट in Welson's diet with respect to the proper nutrition. Second, we talk about regular exercise. But if someone is overweight of 10 kg, okay, so we don't recommend them exercise at a time. Why? Because if they will exercise, then the pressure on joints will come. Okay, so we recommend them to reduce at least some kgs, then when if they are comfortable they get into exercise, okay. And we talk about the positive attitude also. So when we talk about positive attitude, obviously it means we should not take stress, okay. If a person is very much stressful, then I mean no nutrition, no nothing will work. Why? Because when we are in stress, then cortisol hormones release, okay. So that doesn't allow absorption of nutrients in our body, okay. And third philosophy that we our Welsons work upon is intermittent fasting. We work upon intermittent fasting so that insulin resistance, like if we are eating at night at 8 p.m., then the next morning breakfast should be at around 8 a.m. That means 12 hours of fasting. So that 12 hours of fasting and prolonged fasting utilizes the fats stored in our body, okay. And the fourth thing, we recommend low carb diet. And low carb diet means obviously when we are going on a weight loss program, we recommend them to have a protein meals, okay, like paneer, like seeds, and low carb, it means it doesn't mean that you should not have any, you can have your cheat meals also, but yes, in a structured manner. Like I said, now you can have that your pav bhaji, chola bhatura, everything, but with balanced, with balancing left and right side of the parameters. Oh yeah, and next we talk about the proper nutrition. So I already talked about proper nutrition, that we need to balance the 7 essential nutrients, okay. And yes, adequate rest. This is one of the most important thing, that whenever we sleep or whenever we take good rest, then insulin growth hormone releases, and that helps in maintenance of our insulin very beautifully and on its own. So getting a good rest, getting a sound sleep is also essential, okay. So now if we talk about the diagnosis part, so here are the 7 points, that firstly, know your BMI, body mass index, and you must also see that your waist circumference, twice of your waist circumference should be equal to your height. If it is more than that, then that is also a parameter that we are obese, okay. And these are the other things, like hemoglobin. We should check our hemoglobin, HbA1c, lipid profile, thyroid, creatine, uric acid. So these are some blood parameters which we check. Why? So as we talk about the uric acid, what happens when uric acid is high? Okay, we cannot give anybody a high protein. Okay. So we should, so we are in the process, like we balance the diet according to the person's blood parameters. If the person is having thyroid, then person should take high calorie diet. And high calorie diet, it doesn't mean if the calories, अगर जो calories हमारी समोसे से आ रही है और जो एक fruit से आ रही है, same number of calories है, it means कि मान लो आप 50 calories दोनों से आ रही है, but are they working the same in our body? No. So we don't work on the calorie concept, we work on the hormonal concept. And if you are having a thyroid, our diet plan should be according to that. We should take the high calorie, but high calorie and high nutrition as well. Okay. So yes, next slide, Baba. So yes, here we comes to the end of our session, and I hope you got that knowledge that what should I eat if I'm having that thing, how should I balance my refined carb with good fat, right? So your myths about your having ghee, having calorie, if you will reduce your calorie, you will reduce your weight. Those myths have gone. If you will do exercise, then exercise are mostly to exercise इसलिए करते हैं हम to maintain a good physique, right? To have a good muscle mass, okay, and to tone the body, okay. But that doesn't help in weight loss. The weight, like हम लोग बहुत सारे एक्ट्रेस, बहुत सारे एक्टर की मतलब जिम की फोटोज देखते हैं, but do we see their meal plates, what they are eating in the morning till dinner? We are not able to. Okay. So yes, like lifestyle, if we change our lifestyle, we can reverse our age. Like if you are 20, if you are in your 40s, you will look like your 30s. If you are in your 50s, you will look 10 years younger. So this is the magic of the lifestyle. Yeah, thank you so much.
That was fantastic presentation and session, Shruti. And I hope everybody has attended. I mean, it was very crisp, short session by you, and at least it has given people the awareness about what does a weight loss, how does a weight loss in a healthier way looks like. So I'm sure everybody will be having a lot of questions to talk. So the stage is open for Q&A session. You can please raise your hand. I will request Vaibhav to allow participants to ask questions in form of the chat, or they can unmute themselves. So you can just raise hand. If you have any questions, you can also put up in the chat window. We will try and answer it. ओके, किसी के सवाल हैं सेशन के रिलेटेड तो आप आपके जो क्वेश्चंस हैं उसको चैट बॉक्स पर भी लिख सकते हैं, एंड आपका हैंड भी रेज कर सकते हैं. आई कैन सी वन हैंड रेज्ड. आदित्य.
Hello.
Yes, Aditya, you are audible. Yes, Aditya, you are audible. Can you?
Yeah, so I just want to ask that I have been facing a problem of high cholesterol since last 2.5 years. And since I live my family don't live with me, so following a strict diet is not possible for me. So what should I do in that case as far as diet is concerned? Because I generally take mass, which is having its own meals and own timing. So I don't have any control over it. What should I do in that case?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, am I audible, Aditya?
Yes.
So tell me one thing, like, is it affecting other things also? What is your weight and height also? Please tell that also.
My BMI is 26.3, so I am a little overweight.
Okay. Okay.
And other parameters means I go for a regular blood checkup. Other parameters are fine. The lipid profile is disturbed, and one thing is that B12 and D3 is disturbed. So these two things are consistently disturbed. Other things are coming out to be like diabetes or thyroid or
Okay.
BP. All those stuff are like they are in range. So that's how it is.
Okay. And definitely, Aditya, like we need to see your test reports. Okay. And
Yeah.
then with making small changes every day, like which is compatible with your hostel life, with your mass food, we can add something in that so that food balance is created. Like I told you in the presentation also, 7 essential nutrients balance. So whatever you are eating, along with that, we can add something. Okay. So we
Okay.
can do it as per your schedule also, as per your hostel life also. Okay, so not a concern, but yes, if we say that the things will improve in 1 month or 2 months, that will take more time in your case.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I hope I answered your query.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Anyone else? Guys, anybody is having a question, you can also put it in the chat. We'll wait for a couple of minutes if somebody is writing. So there is one question in the chat box. How much weight loss is possible in 1 month? Shruti, you want to
So
talk?
yes, this is like commonly asked question, and everybody asks this question very commonly. तो हम एक महीने में हमें कितना वेट लॉस करना चाहिए या हमारा वेट लॉस कितना वेट लॉस करना हेल्दी है 1 मंथ में. So it is like variable body to body. Okay, some people are having, some people just lose inches and don't lose much of weight. Okay, and किसी किसी का होता है कि वेट लॉस ज्यादा होता है, इंचेस ज्यादा लॉस नहीं होता. So हम लोग ये मान के चलते हैं कि 3 kgs to 6 kgs of weight loss can happen in 1 month depending on the person. Okay, and 3 kgs, if you are losing 3 kgs and you are losing 2 inches in a month, that is also good. Why? Because that person is having a good bone density. Okay, and if inches are losing, then that's a very good thing. So 3 to 6 kgs, we consider that it's an ideal thing that that person can lose in a month.
Yeah, very much effective. That too, without any what do you call side effects. Healthy weight loss, right? So
Exactly.
one more question is coming up. A person who do not want to do much of an exercise and do not want to follow any restricted diet, or maybe you say, right, people normally we have fat diets available outside जहाँ पे बहुत सारी चीजें नहीं खाने मिलती हैं, and आपकी जो current lifestyle है वो completely change हो जाती है. The kind of food that you've been eating since ages, मतलब जब से आपने खाना चालू किया है, and you have been asked to remove all those things and to add certain things जिसको आप शायद accustomed नहीं हो. So if somebody is like that, जो कि restricted starvation वाला, मतलब कम नहीं खाना है and exercise ज़्यादा नहीं कर पाते हैं because of the busy schedule, because of the busy lifestyle, what do you say for them?
So the question is like starvation नहीं करना है and exercise नहीं करनी है, right? This is the question, ना मुकुल?
Yes, exercise in the sense थोड़ा बहुत कर पाते हैं, लेकिन because of the busy lifestyle वो जिम जाना 1 घंटा या फिर आधा घंटा निकालना everyday exercise के लिए, maybe 10 minutes 15 minutes is fine physical activity.
Okay. So very nice question. Like the starvation. So most of the people who go for diet, or for them diet means diet equals to starvation. So but in well sense, you will be given lot of food to eat that you will think like, is it the diet food? You will be asked to eat paneer tikka. Okay, you can be asked to eat chicken also. So all those things, like a full meal platter of 6-course meal, like you will be having everything in a balanced way. You will be having salad, you will be having all the vegetables allowed, okay, except some root vegetables like potato, like that. So it's like a wholesome meal, dry fruits, seeds and nuts, everything. So it's like a wholesome meal that you won't crave for something else, and your stomach will be fulfilled for every time. You won't feel like I should eat now. If you feel so, then everybody's body is different. So we give some solution for that also. So it's not like starvation. It's like total complete meal plan. So our diet means equals to 6-course meal plan. Okay. And after, as I told you in the presentation also, for the exercise thing, initially we recommend walking after the meals. Okay. Till you are, जब आपका जो weight है, मतलब within your within like above 5 to 10 kg आता है. अगर उससे ज़्यादा overweight है, तो we don't recommend much exercise because of the pressure on the joints. Okay. So I guess this will simplify diet as well as lifestyle.
Very well answered, Shruti. One more very common question that people have is, what about the weight loss rebound? Like normally people follow certain kind of diets, but ऐसा होता है कि after following for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, then maybe their weight is lost. मतलब weight कम हो गया है 15 kgs, 20 kgs or maybe 30 kgs. But after that period of time जहाँ dieting बंद होती है, again their weight has come back. Not only with the numbers जिससे वो गया था, शायद उससे ज़्यादा आ चुका है. So there are many cases. Even I have seen those cases. So ऐसे में question ये आता है कि whether we have to follow the diet for lifelong or how it will be like. That is a question.
Okay, that's a very nice question, Mukul. So one question for all of you, like would मतलब हमें हमेशा क्या खाना पड़ेगा जीने रहने के लिए, जिंदा रहने के लिए? So the answer for this question is yes, हमें हमेशा खाना पड़ेगा, ठीक है ना? So now the question comes कि हमें क्या खाना है and to being healthy, ठीक है? तो हमें खाना जो है, देखिए, if you have 30 days in a month, okay, if you are following, if you are living healthy, if you are doing the things healthily, taking healthy diet out of 20 days out of 30 days, and 10 days you are not able to do because you have to attend the marriage anniversaries, birthday parties, like that. So, and there also we can choose something what we can eat, right? So it is like balance. Here, by joining this thing, you will get to know what is right for you and what is not right for you. Okay. Here you will get the knowledge. Like if I am not able to do the things as per my schedule, or as per my work schedule has been disturbed today, and for the week this schedule is going to be disturbed, then how can I get over by next week? ठीक है, तो मतलब हमें अगर इस वीक का पता है कि शेड्यूल ये रहने वाला है जो कि बहुत डिस्टर्बिंग है, रात को 2 बजे सोना हो रहा है, सुबह भी जल्दी उठना हो रहा है, या हमारा नाइट शिफ्ट चल रहा है, तो अकॉर्डिंगली हमें ये प्लान करना चाहिए कि हमें नेक्स्ट वीक से हमें कैसे अपना खाना पीना शेड्यूल करना है. अगर आप लाइफस्टाइल में ये चीजें आप अडॉप्ट कर लेंगे इन योर लाइफस्टाइल, ठीक है, तो योर वेट विल नेवर रिबाउंड. ओके, सो अगर रिबाउंड होता है तो दिस इज द साइन दैट you are not able to follow the things, not even for 15 days, not even for 20 days in a month.
Very rightly answered. Thank you so much. Any other questions do we have? Yeah, also like, okay, so there is one more question I can see. Are weight loss supplements necessary as promoted in various weight loss programs? So बहुत सारे programs हैं जहाँ पे कुछ supplementations apart from the diet वो प्रमोट किए जाते हैं, सजेस्ट किए जाते हैं, रिकमेंड किए जाते हैं. So are those things required, and if yes they are required, then how safe are they for the body?
Yes, very nice question again. So here comes like it will depend on person to person, because some person may be having some toxicity. Okay, जो भी आपका body में problem हो रहा है, why it is happening? It is because of some deficiency, or either it is because of some toxicity in the body. So through blood test only we will get to know कि आपके में किस चीज का toxicity है, किस चीज का deficiency है. Like अगर आपका vitamin D बहुत ज्यादा कम है, ठीक है ना, तो we cannot cope it up with only our food. Okay, we will try to cope it up with food 70%, but the 30% का gap है, that is creating the problem. So to fulfill the gap, we may need for supplements, but the supplements source or the supplements where it is coming from, that is also very important, and how it is absorbing in the body, that is also important. So whenever you are going through a blood test, and if a doctor is prescribing some medicines, like doctor prescribes one vitamin D in 1 week, ठीक है, तो मेरा क्वेश्चन होता है आप लोगों से, अगर आपके पास एक पौधा है, ठीक है, तो आप उसको छोटा पौधा है ना, आप उसका जो रिक्वायरमेंट है बॉडी का, उसका जो वाटर का रिक्वायरमेंट है, एक मग, उसमें आप एक दिन में ही 1 बाल्टी पानी डालते हो, ठीक है, या फिर आप हर दिन उसमें 1 मग पानी ऐड कर, 1 मग पानी डेली डालते हो, व्हाट इज बेटर? ठीक है, तो व्हाट इज बेटर इज 1 मग उसको डेली डालना पानी को, ठीक है ना, so that it can grow to its optimal efficiency. And सेम वे विद ह्यूमन बॉडी, अगर बॉडी की रिक्वायरमेंट है डेली कि विटामिन डी आपका जो है 100 IU या आपका 1000 IU, 900 IU ऐसा होना चाहिए, बट डॉक्टर इज सेइंग कि नहीं, आप वीक में एक बार ले लो 50,000 IU. सो व्हाट? सो आई एम नॉट सेइंग दैट, थोड़ा सा हम लोग का कॉन्फ्लिक्टिंग डॉक्टर एंड वेलनेस कोच का जो फिलॉसफी है, here it comes the difference. So we try to give the nutrition on daily basis so that body can work optimally on daily basis.
Very nice, thank you, Shruti. So I guess there are no more questions, so I will request, I think there is a sign up form in the chat box already given by Vaibhav, so I hope you guys have filled that form. So that is your way towards this wellness journey. Also, if you have any questions, you can personally connect after filling that form to us. Again, we have shared that form in the chat box. You can click it, and just, it's a simple form, few details that you have to fill up, and you can directly reach out to a coach, or maybe Shruti, Vaibhav, myself, and then we will be good to go, and to answer your personal doubts probably जो आप यहाँ नहीं पूछ पा रहे हैं, we can connect and we can further take it up. So do fill that form. And yes, I thank again Shruti, coach Shruti, very much for the wonderful session, and of course a great question answer session as well. You have really explained the questions in very simplified way, so that we can, as a layman, we can understand and we can implement small changes in our daily life. And thank you so much for all the audience for very listening it very patiently. आज का जो session था, and जो भी आपके doubts हैं, just get us connected with the help of the sign up form. जिसने भी आपको इस seminar का link दिया था, and he is the right person to get us connected. So just be in touch with them, and we are done with today's sessions, and have a nice day. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shruti, again.